Today we're going to look at some particularly useful settings in Google Chrome. If you go to the upper right hand corner and mouse over the three-line icon, you will be entering the Customize and Control Google Chrome section. When you click on it, go straight down to Settings and click on that. Now on this particular machine, I've already taken the liberty of signing in. Now, as well as signing into websites or maybe onto your computer itself, you can actually sign into this Chrome browser. And if I had not done so, there would have been a link right here that said sign in. And if you would like for your bookmarks or some of your surfing history or your apps to follow you from location to location, to be at both school and home or wherever else, you're going to have to sign in. Use the button that would be here to sign into Chrome. Now underneath that you have three choices. On startup it wants to know which pages should be opened when you actually open the browser. The first says open with a new tab page, so it just simply means open with a blank tab and wait to be told where to go. The second says continue where you left off. That could be a nice option where you're working on something one night and you just close it down and the next morning you can get right back to however many pages you had open. The third option is to use a specific set of pages or a single page. When we click Set Pages, you'll see that I could enter the URL of a single page, or I could use the current pages that are open on the computer now. So I'm going to do neither. But just know that if I had clicked that, these three would open any time that I opened up the browser. Okay, there are several different settings. But when you get to the bottom of the page, you're going to see a link that says Show Advanced Settings. You should click on that. And as I come down a little bit, you can see a button under Privacy for clear browsing data. When you click on it, these are all the different categories of things that the browser is storing for you, and you can choose to erase as many of these as you'd want. Again, check to see that this says from the beginning of time if you really want to do a thorough job of cleaning out. A little further down the page is a section called Downloads. This is the location that files are going to be saved to by default. Now you can change that by browsing and picking a spot that you like to save them to. But more importantly, there's a little box underneath it that says ask where to save each file before downloading. If this is left unchecked, it will automatically download to your computer, and sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around where exactly it went, how to find it. But if you click this box, it's going to pop up a window that allows you to pick the location where you want to save it and thus work within your organizational structure. The last thing I'd like to look at today is the very bottom thing on the bottom of the page. There's a reset button. So if you've played with some of these settings and you don't feel that it's really optimal, or you forgot what you've done or have trouble fixing it, you can always use this reset settings and it will set it back to the default settings that were in place when Google was first installed.